Yo, what's up? Bringing you the All-Star game. And right here, these are the starting lineups, so you can see some of the players that have made the All-Star team. Now, one thing I wanted to do with this is obviously I wanted to play with each player on my team. So that's what we did. We used every player, every pitcher, and it was a pretty good game. So one thing is, we only had 2 All-Stars, which is kind of disappointing. The 2 All-Stars were Fernando Rodney, which is kind of funny because I haven't played with him in a month. Right here, I should have dove with Mike Trout. I didn't do that, and the ball went right past me. But he recovers nicely, gets it into the cutoff man, and we gun him out at third base. So that was actually a big play that we almost messed up, but we came back and got that big out. But right here, past the third baseman, and we're going to try to gun him out with Hanley Ramirez. Salvador Perez, he bobbles the throw. That's kind of ridiculous for Perez to bobble that. Like, that has never happened to me playing with the Mariners. We've never bobbled a throw at home plate. But going back to our All-Stars, Fernando Rodney, yeah, I haven't played him in a whole month because I'm expecting to trade him, so I wanted to get used to my bullpen without him. But he ended up being an All-Star. And then the other one, who I would say is deserving, is Hisashi Iwakuma. A big hit right here. But Iwakuma, he definitely pitched well for us. He had an under 2 ERA for most of the first half of the season. And the last couple games we ended up losing with him. But still, he's been pitching really well for us. And he got the nod for this All-Star game. And he will see both of them in action. But the one thing is, like, none of our hitters got into the All-Star game, which is kind of disappointing. Kyle Seager is one that I definitely thought could get a spot because he is our best hitter, batting average wise and all that. Right here, we get ourselves into a little jam. Bases loaded. We make a nice diving play with Zobrist, but this is what pissed me off. David Ortiz just stayed in the position he did. He didn't go to first base to cover the bag, and it would have been a close play, but at least we could have had an attempt at it, but we didn't even get to have that attempt because Ortiz just fucking stood there. I was so pissed about that, and I don't know, maybe we could have got that out, maybe not. It would have been very close. But right here, we have runners on first and second. Salvador Perez, he's going to sack it up, and we're going to move that runner to third base. So right now, we're not really scoring well with this team. We have runners on the corners. Alexi Ramirez up to bat, and we're going to hit it to the second baseman. He's going to get that easy out, and we're still scoreless after 5 innings. We haven't been doing nothing. But here we have Hisashi Iwakuma. He's going to get his innings work, and he's going to get a strikeout for the team. We have Mike Trout in the top of the 6th inning, and Mike Trout going deep with it for the home run. The first home run of the All-Star game, and it's none other than Mike Trout. What a beast he is, and that was just a big hit down the middle. We made him pay for that one, and we're getting on the board right here, making it a 2-1 game. We got some more work to do, but now we have a runner on first base. And that hanging curveball, we're going to get that base hit past the third baseman. Runners on first and second. It's time to make a little rally right here. Try to get something going. We have Miguel Cabrera up. He's going to hit it past the shortstop, and we wanted to run home right there, but we didn't want to risk it. Rather have bases loaded and give our next batter a chance. Hanley Ramirez, he's going to bomb one into the outfield. That's a sac fly, but that picks up a run. So we're going to tie this game up. We're going to move the other runner to third base. So we have runners on the corners now, but we make it a 2-2 game. That's huge right there. That's huge. And the All-Star game, a lot of significance to it. If you win, you get home field advantage in the World Series, and that's huge. If we can make it that far, that's what we want to do. So this game, we're trying to win. But right here, Buster Posey just smacked that one. Just destroyed that ball right there. And a huge home run for the National League. They're going to regain the lead, going up 3-2. Right when we tie the game up, they just come back and bang. They just hit us with the quickness right there. But still bottom of the 6th inning, Fernando Rodney representing us. We only gave him 1 out, but he got it done. Top of the 7th inning, Jason Castro up, and Castro, he's gonna go deep for the home run. A huge shot from him. He was our backup catcher. He was on the bench, and we brought him in the pinch hit like we were doing with all our players. We wanted to play with everyone, but he came up big, got that huge home run, and we're tying this ball game back up 3-3. So I was not expecting a home run from him. I was just expecting to get a hit, or not even a hit. But he came up big. He got that home run, and we tied this game up. Next, we have Mike Trout up, and We're going to get a nice hit into the outfield. We got runners on the corners. So we're trying to make a little rally right here. Jose Batista, the next batter up, top of the 7th inning still. And he's going to nail one right into the gap. Mike Trout, he's going to go all the way around from first base to score this run. And we're going to go up 5-3. So a huge hit right there from Batista to get us the nice lead. We have bases loaded now with Donaldson. And Donaldson, he's going to hit it right to the pitcher. Kind of unfortunate right there, because if he missed that one, there's a good chance that would have went up the middle and we would have scored 2 more runs. We have Neftali Feliz up pitching in the bottom of the 7th inning. He got a big strike out there with first and second runners on, and now bases loaded. That right there was a huge out. Huge out right there from Feliz to get out of that jam and prevent the National League from scoring any runs. Houston Street gets his inning of work. He got that out, and now we have Greg Holland up to close out this game. They got a runner on first base, but no biggie right there. We're going to get that last out. We're going to get the pop-up, and the American League wins the All-Star game with a score of 5-3. So it was a pretty nice game, and it was a big win for us. Mike Trout, he was the MVP of the All-Star game. He had a home run, RBI, 2 for 3. He's probably the player that I left in the most, but I mean, come on, it's Mike Trout. Anyways, you can see the remainder of the player stats and all the players that made the All-Star game. One of the things, like I said, I wanted to play with everyone. I mean, even though it's a virtual game, these players, they had good seasons starting off, and you want to give everyone that opportunity to represent their team in the All-Star game. But what's coming up? So in the first half of the season, we were 51-38, and we had to make our roster changes. So when we come back, probably later this week, we made our big roster changes. Our team is going to look completely different, and hopefully we can continue our team success, because really our team is so much different now that we might struggle early on, and that's not good because we've been struggling lately. So really we're hoping to have a good second half of the season, continue that playoff push, and we'll see. I'm out.